Hi Robin with Oxy-Dry. And I'm doing, actually I did a sectional couch, and now I've got 3 bedrooms to clean here, and this carpet's actually pretty clean looking, although there's a little Boston Terrier dog in this house, but I'm not really seeing, I think I found one staying in the room downstairs, which I'm not going to be videoing. But anyway, this is the master bedroom. I've got another bedroom over there to do. And this is polyester. It's a very soft polyester. Some seem to be, I guess, softer than others. At least they seem to feel that way. I think it's at least 5 years old. And you can see the outline where the bed was sitting. And of course, it looks perfect under here. But in the doorway, for example, you can see that the fibers are very felted together. It loses its definition. So you can't undo that. That's a wear issue going on. And then over here, we've got our little doggy who's in the corner here, and it digs into the carpet, and so he's really messed up the carpet in a couple of places. So anyway, let's see what happens. I'm just going to be, this is my suspend. I assume, even though it would look bad, that there's going to be doggy oil present. This is a dry bed. This is typically what I do. Just let that sit for a minute. And I'm just going to do around the perimeter here. The polyesters really like oil, and that's where the challenge comes with cleaning them. Yeah, not a lot of oil going out in this room. I'm not sure, but I did bring an Iron Man pad in because I'm thinking that we'll try it. We'll put that Iron Man pad after the rubber maid here. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to flip that over. And of course, I will be feeding my solution from the tank. And one of the things I've noticed with these Rubbermaid rayon polypropylene green stripe pads is they really seem to lift that pile. I mean, you can see it's really, the texture is just coming back. So that's pretty cool. So it just seems to really work well on this type of carpet. Pretty much every carpet I'm finding. So anyway, let's just over the entry here. It really seems to just pull the yarns apart and lift the pile rather well. Actually, this is a pretty quiet day, really, because I'm only doing this one job, but it's a pretty decent sized job, money wise, because the sectional was over over 350, so it's a decent job. And tomorrow, Saturday, I'll be at a commercial job that I'm going to be doing, which is another repeat customer. Anyway, I'll just move my way across the room, and of course I'm always, as much as I'm able to, I'm always working away from my power source behind me, so I don't have to worry about pushing the power cord out of my way. And I try to be very even, systematic in the way I cover the room. Generally what I do is in my head, I sort of divide the room up into squares and rectangles, and I kind of have to approach it like that. I don't really think about it, I just do it. I've been at it so long, so it just sort of comes naturally, I guess. Pardon me. Yeah. Okay. We'll just do this last section right over here. I'm just going to go back over the wear areas one more time. Of course, this is doing 360-degree cleaning passes per second on the carpet. Oh, I think I see a mark there, maybe. Something there. Okay, way back down the pathway, as it were. Work my way up toward the door. Now what we're going to do, I wasn't going to do this, but I think I will. I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen here, so let's take a look. Not too bad, but I'm going to run a fiber pad on here. I'm just kind of curious to see what it does to the where it's all felted together. See if we see a dramatic difference or not. If it's going to, take it over the top, as it were. So normally, in the past, I would have, gone over certainly the traffic areas with the fiber pad, and then switched over to an Ironman. So, and I do find these fiber pads really, actually, they work very well on polyester carpet. So, am I seeing a dramatic difference? I wouldn't say I am, but perhaps a little bit. It's a little bit hard. Well, it's not enough that I'm going, wow, that's better. It's more of like, I think it's better. It's not. No, okay, there's an area there that's really felted, and I just went over it, and it's not making it look any different than the I don't think it's really making it look any different than the Rubbermaid pad did. Okay. I'm not saying you shouldn't use the fabric pad, because they do seem to take out stains very well on the polyester. That's one of the things that I found when I used them in the past. The hugs here really seems to work well. Anyway, we're gonna put that over there in a moment. I'm gonna go to the Ironman and we'll see. Am I gonna pick something up, or is it pretty much done for soil release? Okay, hang on a sec, I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. Okay, sorry about that. So, this will be interesting. Did the Rubbermaid leave a significant amount of soils behind, or not? I could feel it binding there just for a sec. So I just added a bit more solution. Of course, you don't want it to run dry. That's not a good thing. You just need to make sure that the pad remains damp, and I can tell because I'm getting feedback from the machine as it's moving across the carpet. I can feel it when it sort of binds on the carpet a little bit, and I know it needs to be. I need to add a little bit more moisture, so I just pull my trigger on the tank there and add a little bit more moisture, and it works great. Guys that say that you might be tip looming because you're running dry on the carpet, well, that's because you're not paying attention, and that's operator error, not system. It's not a system problem, it's an operator error. If you're paying attention and you understand what you're doing, you have no problem at all. By the way back in the beginning when I first started off, I had a video, which is still up actually, where I showed a carpet had been tip loomed with a hot water extraction. Somebody had used a upholstery tool, I guess, or small stair tool on steps, and they'd been running at pretty high pressure, and they had, you could see the actual distortion in the yarn from the spray jet where it was hitting the carpet fiber. It wasn't from the tool, it was actually from the spray striking the carpet fiber and leaving very definite distortion in on every one of the steps. It was very obvious. So it can be done with a hot water extractions too. Anyway, let's have a look at the turn around. Okay, yes, there is soiling on there, which isn't actually surprising because it's a doggy oils on the carpet and between the Rubbermaid pad and the Ironman pad. So it's probably a good idea to, especially if you know there's has been a dog present on the carpet, to run over with an Ironman pad as well, or an extra Ironman pad if you're just using Ironman pads, or the B-side, of course. But you know, there's a lot of doggy oils, and as I mentioned, the polyester carpets, they do absorb well. So apparently the lady was using this room as her office, and but it really is, it's not that warm actually. So not as warm as the master bedroom, that's for sure. Okay, now we're just gonna switch over to the fan. Well, you can see the dog even messing up the carpet right there too first. So he was digging away. Yeah, it's definitely soiling. So that's using the other side, which I didn't use yet. I'm not going to bother with the fiber pad in this room. I don't think it needs it. And I'm almost out of solution. Looks like I'll have to go and grab a bit more before I do the room downstairs. Go over the entry a little bit more. And then we'll take a look. Yep, definitely a good idea to run over after with another pad. So yeah, with the doggy oil present, even though it doesn't look like it's there, it's there. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a good day.